In today's video, we're going to see if I can transform this portrait and make it look more realistic. For this project, I'm going to be using the Derwent Graphic Pencils 6B through 4H, and then I'm also going to be using the Tombow Mono Eraser. This is kind of like a mechanical pencil, but it is an eraser, so it has a nice small tip for getting in those details, and then it just also erases really well. And then I'm also going to be using just like a Kleenex to blend my pencils out, and then you can just see here my process for leveling this portrait up. So I'm just basically enhancing all of the values. I'm making everything darker because when I compared my drawing to my reference photo, I could tell that mine was just a lot lighter than the reference, and so I knew that I needed to get a lot more shadow in and just darken everything up. So you can see I'm just going through and adding shading with my pencil, sometimes erasing, and just making small changes. And then I am going to be using the Kleenex that I have right here to blend those strokes out and just smooth everything up. And since these pencils are really easy to smudge, I am using a small sheet of paper to just put my hand on while I'm drawing, just so that as I'm moving around and just adding more details and everything, my hand isn't smudging the sections that I've already worked on. And then I also forgot to mention when I was talking about the supplies that I'm using a large paintbrush to just brush away any like eraser crumbs or any other just dust and stuff from the pencils. That way I'm not using my hand to brush it away, because that can smudge my drawing. At this point, I have actually turned my picture upside down along with the reference, because turning both your reference and your drawing upside down will just give you a different perspective, and it allows you to basically notice parts of your drawing that need to be changed that you may not have been able to notice before. But for the sake of this video, I will flip the camera around so that you can just see it better. As I smudge, the Kleenex will tend to get a little bit more dirty with the graphite, but in this instance I'm actually using some of that graphite that's on there to add a slight shadow to the face. Alright, so here is the finished portrait. I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I definitely think that adding those darker values is what really transformed this. If you liked this video, please be sure to subscribe and go ahead and comment below with your biggest takeaway from this video.